Hello YouTubers, my name is Tammy and I am back with yet another video, and in this video I am going to juice cucumbers for you. And with the cucumbers, to the cucumbers I'm going to add lime, and this is one of my drinks that I juice, that's very refreshing. and and I've been eating vegan and mostly raw for over a year, so my taste buds are very trained or disciplined or adjusted per se. So it's not a problem where I taste it and say, ugh, yucky. When I drink it, I'm like, ooh, it's refreshing. So also, cucumbers, I want to tell you, cucumbers is something that is very nutritional. So if you juice, you're going to be extracting the fibers, and this would give a chance for your digestive system to take a break and relax. And that way you can still feed yourself nutrition as you heal, especially those who are suffering from illnesses or health issues that they are seriously interested in healing. Juicing is a great alternative. Even if you add it to your current diet, juicing is a way to get nutrition to your system fast. And a lot of people don't like to eat vegetables, and juicing is a way to do that. And you can juice fruits as well. And I'm not big on eating fruit, a lot of sugar, but I do juice some. My go-to drink with sugar in it is apple, ginger, and lemon juice. But right now, today, I'm going to juice for you all cucumbers and lime. And cucumbers is very good for just getting for heart health. It's an anti-inflammatory nutritionist vegetable, and it's an anti-cancer vegetable as well. It helps to fight against cancer. It helps in that area, and it also helps with it's full of antioxidants. And cucumbers are green, and me, because I'm learning how food really plays a big part in our health, especially vegetables, because you all know I am vegan and I mostly eat raw. I eat cooked food too, but mostly raw. And once I know how food plays a big part in our maintaining our health and making it better, so I know that green vegetables, any green vegetable, is something that is very valuable to the body. It's very nutritious. Even if you don't get to eat a lot of different other foods, green vegetables, especially green leafy foods, are highly nutritious and has a lot of nutrients that the body needs. But once again, cucumbers are good for anti-inflammatory. It's full of antioxidants, and it's a great anti-cancer food. And lime, which I'm going to add to it today, is good to break down calcium in the bloodstream, so it's good for your heart. If there's any calcium buildup that could lead to potentially a heart attack or stroke, it will help break down that calcium in the system, especially if you make this a practice. If you make it a part of your at least 3 days a week daily practice. And also, limes are full of vitamin C, which is also good an anti-cancer agent as well. Okay, so here I'm gonna go ahead and I got my juicer together. I don't know if you all can see that, but I'm gonna go ahead and get my cucumbers together. And this is maybe a pretty lengthy video, but it's come down some. Hopefully you all can see this, because I have my phone turned the other way so that I can get a wider portion of myself actually juicing. But I have a vegetable peeler here, and I am peeling the cucumber. And because cucumbers have seeds, most people say it's a fruit. So if you say a fruit or a vegetable, you can't go wrong with that. You just know it's good for you, right? Okay, so bear with me as I go ahead and get these peeled. I should have peeled them before, but I'm gonna go ahead and peel these since I didn't wash them and they're not organic. When they're not organic, I like to go ahead and peel them. If your vegetables are organic, especially cucumbers, your a lot of your nutrition is in the peeling, so I wouldn't peel them. You can just wash them or soak them really good in apple cider vinegar or a vegetable cleanser and utilize them. Give me 1 second, guys. You see I'm very limited on space here on my counter. I have so many gadgets, and that's why I say it's getting smaller and smaller, so I like to start small and upgrade. So we'll upgrade to a bigger and nicer apartment after this one, or a house. We'll have to wait and see. I'll let you guys in on that. But here we go. I am going to juice 3 of these. I would like to do 4. Let me do this a little faster, because this you can do it pretty fast. It doesn't take long. I don't want to keep you guys on here too long. But I love the way cucumber juice tastes. It tastes very refreshing, especially if you're gonna, and I just cut this little end tip off that I don't get. Just cut that off. But if you let it sit overnight or add ice to it, that's not gonna hurt anything. You add a couple cubes of ice, that'll chill it. And it tastes really good. So, and you know, I like to eat these too, you know, to peel them, cut them up, and add them to vinegar and olive oil. But right now, I am going to juice. I love juicing. Sometimes I do a fast with just juicing. You can juice. Another thing you can add to this is celery. Celery is an item that is, if you want to juice on a budget, celery is something that you can add, and celery is very nutritious as well. It can give you your sodium, because our body needs sodium to work, right? Definitely need that. So this is the 4th cucumber, and I'm only gonna do 4. I didn't even take out my jar to put in here on my strainer. But this is, if you have any health issues, I'm not a doctor now. This is just something that I practice for myself, and I want to share, because after taking a lot of nursing classes and the nutrition classes, And you learn how the body is made up and how it works. And you learn that your body, if you watch research and do it, your body operates off of information, especially when it gets down to the essence of your being and the makeup and how your body maintains itself, how it renews and rejuvenates, because the body wants to survive. If you're dealing with any type of health issue, and it automatically fights against anything, disease or foreign object or sickness in it, you know, it fights to get it out because it's not used to that and it wants to live and wants to survive. So you learn in your body, when you go down to learn about the DNA, the nucleotides and the ribotides, it's information. And vegetable plants have information in them. That's how the Most High God made it. That's why we have certain receptors in our body that when your food comes in contact with it, it sends messages to operate a certain way. And that's why if you are dealing with any type of medical issue, it's not a bad idea, depending on how serious it is, to try a plant-based diet. And if it's really serious, you want to try and eat as much raw food as possible. Raw vegetables has a lot of nutrients and it's very healthy, but because we're so used to foods that have a lot of chemicals in it, when we come off of that, our body reacts. It's kind of like a person coming off of drugs or whatever, you know, when they go into, and the body reacts to that, and we call that the detoxing stage. But once you do it a couple of times and build yourself up to that point, after a while your body will say, okay, I like this new thing, and start rejuvenating itself and healing itself. So that's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these down as well so that they'll go and fit into the juicer. I don't know if you guys can see this. I didn't mean to wave my knife at you, but I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, cut these down some so that they'll go easily into my juicer. And I'm gonna put these in the trash here. So excuse me one moment. Turn these over. And I'm only going to use one lime. So let's see here. I don't know if you guys can see me, but I'm going to cut this over here and just have my lime sitting ready. I know I have such small counter space. I could have just used this one last cucumber as well. I don't know how much, I'll save it for later. Okay, so here we go. And with my juicer, and just feed it through the sheet. And let it do its work. Don't want to put too many in Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just squeeze the half of one lime in here. Ooh, that lime is pretty big for this lime juicer. And then I have my little strainer because even though it juices it, it still has some pulp, and when I juice, I really like to juice. And if you're trying to give your digestive tract a break, you want to get as much pulp out as possible. So I have my little glass here, and I'm going to take this and strain it. And that was, you just pat it with your finger, just a little bit, I don't press it too hard. And that gave me a full glass. And I like to drink it without the lime as well. But if you're a person that's really not used to the taste, you can add lime to it and make it taste better. It tastes so refreshing. Has a really nice taste to it. And you can add an ice cube to it if you like your drink really cold, but this is really good. And you're just doing your body a great service. And you'll see the difference over a certain length of time. And you'll start to get better results from blood work anyways. I know my blood work results are still good. But anyways, you guys, I wanted to share my cucumber juicing with you. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you choose to make better choices as far as your food items, healthier choices to live and decide to live a more elevated living today, as the Most High really ordained for us to before the foundation of the world. So thank you once again for tuning in to my channel and coming back again and again and again and again. And I love you guys, and thank you. Take care. Bye now.